Hey, hello everyone. I think we are live now. The new time is 7:35. 5 minutes late.
Still on time.
Yeah, 5 minutes
Early,
late.
in fact.
Yeah.
For us at least. We are usually always late to everything we attend, so,
At least we're consistent.
yes.
We usually show up together, though, and so I feel fashionably late.
Yeah.
And in solidarity.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Welcome everyone to Between Two Sportsters. I have these two lovely ladies that decided to come into my deep dark garage and do a live stream with me. So,
Well,
and they haven't left yet. And let me introduce these ladies. This is Gina.
hey guys.
And on the YouTube, she is One Down Gene Up.
That's me.
And this is Nicole. And on the YouTube, she is Road Worrier. Yeah,
I'm just going to
like,
keep trying to hold your hand.
That's okay. I love it. Road Worrier Moto on the YouTube. So that's actually how I met both of these ladies was, I would say Instagram, YouTube, and then we rode together, and then we became great friends.
Good friends.
That's such an abbreviated story to something that changed my life. So
yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Later.
I made it short, but I'm really glad that they were willing to come into my garage and hang out with Biker Bay Beth in her weird garage. There are
I'm supposed to ignore the chat.
I don't know.
do not ignore the chat.
Bolt
That's the
Bucket
best
says if
part.
the zip ties come out,
you guys-
run.
Who's going to bring the zip ties out?
I have the giant zip ties. They're right, like they're somewhere back
Yes,
there.
please. Let me know where they are.
No, they're hanging on the shelf.
If I
right
don't
there.
come out for 5 days, I am in Beth's deep, dark basement. Come help me.
Well,
In her defense, she wanted to have another light, to be a little bit more light.
yeah, I tried to not make it deep, dark, and grungy, but that's a garage. It's a garage for you.
Oh, they can hardly hear you, Nicole. Speak up.
Aw.
Is this better?
Maybe it's just our mic placements. It's just up in our mouths. But let me introduce these ladies. Let them tell you about themselves. They both are awesome female motorcyclists. And they both have really cool motorcycles. So, Gina, tell me what you're riding these days. What are you on?
Yeah,
What are you-
so I have a couple options. We've got Oban, the T120 Black. Love her. She's got like 12,000 miles on her now. I put all of them on her, so I'm pretty proud of that. We have a Honda Monkey.
Monkey.
Love the Monkey. I highly recommend the Monkey. It is like a couch that has like an electric bike motor in it. Like you don't go fast, but you're always comfortable. Yeah, and it's called a Monkey, so like it's super fun. And then we have the Triumph Street Triple. That's my newest bike, and I'm obsessed with it as well as Nicole. She rode it the other day and thought I wasn't gonna get it back.
I almost didn't come back.
Yeah, I was very impressed that she rode it. But then we also have the Moto Guzzi
V85.
TT, the ADV boy.
Scenario if we're getting fancy.
TT. I just
Yes.
love that part.
TT.
B85. TT.
Yeah, so I got some options in the garage, and I
Jeez
like all
Louise.
of them.
It's I like that. I think that all of us have a lot of bikes in our garage. Me personally, I just have ones that aren't running, but Nicole has ones that are running. Tell us about your running motorcycles. You ride a lot of cool motorcycles.
Oh, I'm only supposed to talk about the running motorcycles. Okay.
Yes, the ones that are running that you currently ride, and especially your new prized possession. Tell me about your new prized possession. I'm really excited about
Okay,
it.
so I have a 2006 Harley Sportster 1200.
Yes, your 1200.
I have a 2022 Royal Enfield Himalayan. That is my pride and joy.
The Hemi. Good old Hemi.
Yeah.
And then I have a 2020 Lowrider S that I just put
Ow,
1,500
ow!
miles on in the week and a half that I've had it. So
Dylan says you have no mic. Huh.
Uh-oh.
We might have to share one.
do I have no mic still?
Check, test. Dylan, tell us again. If she has no mic, I will share with her. We can spin back and forth.
I'll get close to your face. That's fine.
I'm glad I got a working mic.
Just make sure here, talking to this one, we'll make sure that
All right. Let me see. None of this has anything I know how to work.
Yes.
Okay.
Start over on what motorcycles.
Okay, what motorcycles I have? I have a 2006 Harley Sportster 1200.
Yep.
I have a seriously can't hear Nicole. I'm using Beth's, so
I bet I'd
Is that a-
be able to hear.
is that a
I
delay?
spilled my beer.
Oh,
No.
Two girls, one mic. Okay, yep. I have thankfully never seen that video, but okay. So
scarred.
I am not scarred.
Thankfully.
I am not scarred. I am very proud of that. What do I have? Where was I? 2022 Royal Enfield Himalayan and a 2020 Harley Davidson Lowrider S.
Tell me about that Lowrider S.
Am I allowed to cuss on your podcast? It's fucking amazing. Okay. Amazing. It's not my favorite bike. I don't believe in guilty pleasures or favorites, but right now that's my main squeeze, and I put like 1,500 miles on it in a week and a half. So if that says anything about what I'm doing with that bike.
Wait, can we elaborate on something you just said? You don't believe in guilty pleasures or favorites.
Correct.
Why?
Well, guilty pleasures sounds like you're supposed to punish yourself for something that I mean, like, I like Britney Spears and I also like metal music.
I like guilty pleasures.
I mean, in that sense.
I regret asking.
So the awkwardness is going to go from this side of the room down this way, apparently. We're just going to keep making you feel very uncomfortable.
I like it.
Okay. So the reason I don't believe in guilty pleasures is because I'm going to enjoy whatever I want to enjoy as long as I'm not hurting anybody else. So guilty pleasures does not exist to me. And favorites do not exist to me either because things exist for certain purposes. And if they're good for that thing, I like it. Nothing has a hierarchy for me. So people ask me all the time what my favorite motorcycle is, and I don't have one.
But it's the Lowrider S right now.
Right now, it's the Lowrider S. But that is a temporary state because I know that if I like take the Himalayan next week and, you know, go on a long ride with that, it's going to be the Himalayan. It's going to, if I'm using it for what it's supposed to be being used for, that's going to become the favorite for the week.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Fair.
Yeah.
No loyalty in this.
No
picture here.
loyalty.
Don't you have more though?
Dylan and I co-own a 2022 Royal Enfield Classic 350, which is
So
a super
cool.
fun bike.
Yes.
Those are the ones that like titled to me are my bikes.
Yeah.
But since I have, I don't know, 50 other bikes available to me, I also say I own all those too.
She's very fortunate. We'll get into why she's very fortunate a little bit here more when we ask more questions. Dive into more questions. So both of these ladies are actually part of a little group, a little tribe of ladies. I would like to call us, I don't know, cohorts, friends, the Columbus Litas.
That's it.
We are co-founders of the Columbus Litas, and if someone's not familiar with what that is, I'll tell you about it. An older gentleman walked up to us earlier today as we were like outside of a brunch spot, and he goes, what are you? What are you women? What are you group of women? Because he knew that we weren't, you know, you don't see a group of female bikers without like something bringing them all together. And I was like, we're the Litas. And I was like super excited and proud. And that's the fun part of us co-founding it together. And we can talk about that more. But honestly, I brought them on to talk about fun stuff about themselves. We can talk about the Litas more if we want.
Motorcycles are my personality, so that's fine.
Yes. So first and foremost, biggest question for you, both of you guys. You mentioned that you went on a super long trip recently on your motorcycle. What's like the longest like straight stretch trip in miles, like number of miles? If you set your trip, and you know for a fact, I was like, oh, I crushed like 1,100 miles that weekend or whatever that week. How many miles? What's the longest distance trip that you've went on a motorcycle? Go ahead, Nicole, since you just recently did that.
1,500 miles.
That's a lot.
Over 5 days.
Yeah, but that's.
But yeah, to the ocean and back.
We love the ocean.
We love the ocean.
The motion of the ocean.
Actually, the funny thing is I was watching you at the beach.
Yeah.
I was just like, look, the ocean is calling me.
I must go.
I must go.
You were watching me at the beach.
I was watching you at the beach.
It's just getting worse. Anyways, moving on.
Through her Instagram, you weirdo. She was watching her through her Instagram.
That's what we'll let you think.
Yes.
All right. Anyways, so why did you go to the ocean? Do you want to talk about that? You just needed to get away?
Yeah, I just needed to get away. I feel like, yeah.
You do a lot. And I feel like you were pretty overwhelmed.
So many hats.
A lot of hats. And I was proud to see you get away because I know that that's really hard for you, even to like take a morning off and like try and go to the brunch with the Litas or something like that.
I tried real hard to meet up for brunch this morning. The universe was just like, look, Nicole's involved. Let's make it rain. And not in the fun way where there's like money on me.
It rained.
It rained.
Literally.
It rained on my way over here, by the way, because...
What?
Yeah, I got wet too.
It was just.
Oh my gosh. Oh, there's naked women up there.
I was waiting for her to look up. I was like, she's gonna see the nudes. I've been suppressing, being like, Jean, look up. Jean, look up.
I looked up.
There's boobies. Look up. Look up.
Okay.
Okay, for reference, everyone, in my garage, I have magazines, centerfolds, and that's all you need to know. It's none of your business besides that. Okay, Gina, tell us your longest trip on a motorcycle, longest stretch that you've been able to put your butt in a seat and cruise around on two wheels.
My longest trip was to Babes Ride Out with you guys.
Okay.
I don't. How far is that? Like 500 plus?
That is 1,010 miles from Throttle Company round trip.
Okay, I did 1,010 miles to Babes Ride Out.
I love that Nicole knew
And
that
back.
number like right out.
I know.
That was impressive.
Do you think I didn't like Google our route like 17
Oh,
times
I know you
before we
did.
left?
That's why I asked.
I'm called. What is my name again? What is it? Road
Worrier.
Yeah.
So I worried about that for the 3 months prior to that trip.
Fair.
Knew exactly how many miles we would do.
That's the furthest I've done on Old Bond. No windshield. That was super killer. So love that for me.
Now?
No, but I got
She didn't
a
learn her lesson.
Moto Guzzi V85 TT.
The TT has a windshield though. So
Yes, it does. And
Are
bags.
you planning on starting to road trip on anything different, or is the Bonnie always going to be your road trip bike?
It depends. If Chorus and I go together somewhere, I think that he'll probably be on the V85 and I'll be on the Bonnie, but we might switch that up.
Yeah.
But if I'm going out solo, I'll probably yank that thing away from him.
That's how I feel about Jeff's shadow build. Is we're starting to get more into it. And I'm like, I want to ride his bike more.
That thing's massive.
It's a little
Shut up.
Listen,
Maybe it's
I'm
put that on
done.
the mic so you can't hear just
I
like
can
every
switch
time.
to it right away whenever
Yeah, you're
you
really
need.
fast.
Yeah.
We're just gonna do these Okay.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything.
Okay. Next question for these ladies about riding motorcycles. I personally, for like the longest time, never rode on the back of a motorcycle. Like until Babes Ride Out with you in the campground. That was the first time I ever rode on the back of one. Have you guys rode on the back of a motorcycle consistently, or have you always just been in the throttle seat? You know.
My first time on a motorcycle was as the Pillion for like 5 minutes, and then I was like, nope, doing the class. And then there's been a couple of times that I've been on the back for like bike breakdown purposes.
You've been on mine before too.
I have been on yours. Well, that was a whole
ordeal.
other thing. It was an emergency, though it was fun.
So many times I've pictured Michael Scott go. That's what she said.
Goodbye.
So I am the Michael Scott of this group, and I will say that's what she said until the cows come home, or whatever that saying is, because I can't let it slip by. Sorry. But I have not been on the back, like on a ride, since I got my license.
Okay.
So
It feels weird.
it is. Yeah. It's once I learned to be in control of the motorcycle myself, everything else was like, no, I don't like that. No.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Unpopular female empowerment opinion. I love riding on the back of the right bike. Riding on the back of a sport bike sucks. It's awful. Like, we almost divorced over that.
I was thinking I was on the back of Remy's sport bike, and I was like,
Oh,
right, that
awful.
was for an emergency too.
I feel like
But I want to interrupt your unpopular opinion thing. If you like it,
I love it because I don't have to pay attention. If he moves, I move. I only ride with my husband, with Chorus. But like if he, goes to the right, goes to the left, whatever, I'm moving. But then I'm just looking around and there's birds flying and there's a sunset and like I'm looking at whatever I want to and I don't have to pay attention. But it is kind of scary when you think about like this person could kill me at any second.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but I don't think that you should worry about that being like anti-female empowerment.
Okay.
It's the same thing of like my opinion of like if someone wants to be a stay-at-home mom, did you choose to do that? Did you discuss it with your partner and you guys came to that decision together?
That's true.
Or are you being made to do it? Those are two different things to me, and if you choose the thing, because I say that all the time when women come in the shop, like I have no interest in riding.
Okay.
As long as you are making the choice that you don't want to do it and you're not being told you can't do it, then that is empowering for you. You get to decide that for yourself. If your partner says you're not allowed to do it, he and I are going to go out back and have a discussion. But if you decide you don't want to do it, there's no reason to force you into doing it. That is female empowerment to me. It's
Yeah.
like you make the decision for yourself, or you and your partner come to that decision together. Like, I have friends that I'd be like, you are not going to ride a motorcycle. I would prefer if you didn't do that.
Right.
But if you'd like to, I will give you all the resources.
And then they do.
And then they do. Yeah. I mean, I have a friend who calls me the, I used to say he called me the shit starter, but he didn't say, he called me the instigator. And so a lot of people who come into the shop are just like, my girlfriend never wanted to ride until she started talking. I'm like,
Oops.
sorry. Whoops.
That wasn't an accident.
And I'm not sorry.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so on the subject of, like, you know, female empowerment and, like, being a woman rider, there's a lot of, like, things that occur with us that don't, I don't know, I wouldn't want to say, like, occur with men riders, but we get comments at the gas station that might be a little bit different than, like, your average fella on a motorcycle. Usually for the most part, most of the comments are like, nice bike, and then you pass, and that's it.
Yes, nice bike. However, would they say that to a random man at a gas station? I would be interested to know if any of your followers tell us, how many times has a random person audio down on Beth's mic?
Audio guy, get it together.
Come on. Just kidding.
Do we need to get
We're
closer?
thankful for you, Mr. Sound Guy, who only gets called out when things are doing bad.
We can just get closer to the microphone. Bring it in. Bring it in. There we go.
Does this work better?
Hopefully we
I don't know
Say
why.
it quieter.
say it more awkwardly.
Does this work for you?
Oh my lord.
I had to look
Was
into
that
your
better?
eyes.
Yes, it's much better.
Okay, so back to what I was actually saying. Who is Bolt Bucket?
It's my Australian friend.
If you're in the market for a cheap Goldwing ridden by a world famous motovlogger, it's on sale in Houston.
Bolt Bucket, get Father Robert in here, please. He needs to light up this chat. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Comment.
Ding.
Thank you. Comment in the Instagram group. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wait. Comment at gas station.
Okay,
Yes.
So I feel like when I'm by myself or when we're in a group, we get the nice bike or nice job, ladies, or whatever.
Yeah.
Cute.
Cute group or
What are you ladies out doing today?
what are you guys out doing?
Yeah.
We're riding motorcycles. What do you think we're doing? Okay, so I want to know, like, or maybe yours is just really good. She just has that really seductive, smooth voice.
Yeah,
What?
she's got the good mic.
You have the good mic. You're the Becky with the
It
good
has
mic.
the variable D. It's written on it.
Becky
so.
with the good mic.
Anyway, so
the
I.
audio guy was just like, yeah.
But like, I just want to know: do guys get on any random bike? If I had the lowrider at a gas station and 5 people walk into the gas station and like, nice bike. If a guy was on that, how many nice bike comments would they get?
Or even like a really old street glide, like a basic black super old street glide. If a big dude was on that, nobody would say a word.
Not
to
a
him.
word.
They'd avoid him. If it's you or me or a girl, they'd be like, "Wow, you can handle that.
You
big
can
bike?
handle that big bike?
Isn't that thing bigger than you are?" Like,
yeah, so
yeah, it's bigger than.
It's bigger than you are too,
Yeah.
sir.
it depends. I think it depends on the guy, like how he looks. Like if he looks like a super like I don't know, nice and inviting person, then the person might be like, "Hey, yo, nice bike." I think most females are inviting, and that's why most people are like, "I'm
True.
just going to talk to him."
Don't talk to me at a gas station, okay?
You know, the trick is to keep your helmet on, music up, and just ignore that.
Unpopular opinion: I don't listen to music when I ride a motorcycle.
Gasp.
I couldn't do it. I could not. I have to listen to music, or I will die.
I'm like 50-50. It depends on what I'm riding.
Sometimes I
and what I'm
listen to podcasts.
when I'm on trips. Yeah.
Yeah, like this one, like the one we're on. Between Two Sportsters. Hi, welcome everyone. Welcome. Hello. What's up? Welcome to Between Two Sportsters. This is Worrier Moto if you're just catching in, and this is One Down Gene Up. And
Hit
they're my
me.
friends. And we're talking about unnecessary comments at the gas station. My thing is usually I like get dudes that will like I'll be at a gas station and then we're getting on the highway and they'll like car chase kind of with me. I've
Ew.
had that happen multiple times when I've left.
Sorry.
I mean, like, and I'm just going my own route on the highway going home or whatever, but then they like, similarly, so they might just be going the same way, but they're always like finger gunning or waving out their window. I know, like, these teenage boys these days, honestly, it's really who it is, I feel like.
Let's be honest. They're looking at you and they're like, "This girl's 17. Maybe I can."
It's true.
let me see. She's gonna roll up to homecoming with me on a motorcycle. So I got a good one. My last stop in Chillicothe on my way home from my trip. This guy comes out and he goes, when I walked into this by the way, this gas station was really pretty. Like, it had these giant planters and these pumpkins everywhere. And I was like,
I mean, you're in Pumpkin Town down
Right.
there, so.
yeah, it was just like a nice small little town. And I was like, this is going to be fine. I'm not going to have a single problem at this gas station, right? I got legit. So I'm sitting outside, sitting on the ground next to my motorcycle, and I'm eating snacks because snacks, right? Yeah. And every single person, man and woman, and this little girl, and I was like, you can talk to me. Little girl, you can talk to me. Nice bike. Then I go and use the bathroom, come back out, and this guy is standing out next to my motorcycle, touching it.
No.
Wow.
Not only is he touching it, he's leaning. No, but I'll have to show you guys later. There are scratches on my tank from him touching it.
Shut the front door.
Was he like caressing it?
Yes. It was very weird.
So what'd you do?
I was like, sir, this is an Arby's.
Okay.
No, I was like, sir, it's not polite to touch somebody else's motorcycle. And he goes, when I walked in here, I was definitely looking around in the gas station. I said, for what? Why? Why did I engage?
Because you can't.
He provoked.
My mistake number one. Then number two, no touching. Exactly. If anyone needs that lesson,
Get your butt off my bike. I swear to
thankfully he wasn't sitting on it.
Unless I invite you to be like, hey, come.
Yeah, put your butt on it.
There are very few people I'm going to be like, yes, please put your asshole on my motorcycle.
That's specific.
Anyway, then your actual bunghole. So I was like, sir, I'd really prefer, it's not polite to touch someone else's motorcycle. And he goes, well, when I came out here, I was expecting a man. Sir, I was expecting a man too. And here you are, a boy touching someone else's motorcycle. Then he goes, then he continues, I'm putting my earplugs in.
Yeah, you're like,
I'm putting my helmet on. I'm clearly like, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah.
You are a creeper.
Go away.
So this is important to say, but there's this big bucket of like pumpkins, like you get at Kroger, at this gas station in the middle of nowhere, right? And then, so he's leaning over this basket of pumpkins, and he goes, yeah, I hear the ladies are riding nowadays.
Did you just turn your motorcycle on and then drive away?
So here's the thing. Here are things that things you should know about me.
I was expecting a man.
I was expecting a man. When you started talking, I was also expecting a man, but here you are, high octaving your way through this awkward conversation. So no, yes, so was I. Yes, hi, yes, exactly. I was exactly expecting that too. Then he goes, the ladies are riding nowadays, and I was like, I literally went.
You should have done like the cat.
Like the what is it, John Travolta in crap.
Nope.
Why do I know a movie? For
Pulp
once?
Fiction.
Pulp Fiction. Thank you. Where he's just standing around. Like, what am I supposed to do here?
Yeah.
And then I started my motorcycle, and he literally started following me as I slow walk around the pumpkin bin, and I'm like, bye. Like, the number of times I wish I had my GoPro on to just be like, I'm gonna tell this story, and people were like, you're lying. Ugh. And I'm like, let's pull that beautiful bean footage from that gas station, because my God, how did this interaction happen and this man didn't think one of those times, maybe I should shut my mouth and let this woman just go on her own way.
Yeah.
So don't approach women at the gas station. That is not the time to pick them up. That's not the time to ask them about anything. And I feel like I've had this argument with guys online where you're just like, well, they just want to talk to you.
About what?
About what? And no, thank you.
So I have a story from when I was going to Niagara Falls. And I even told the guy, I was like, this is kind of, the story where like I shouldn't have said yes to seeing that thing in the back of your truck.
Oh no.
And you shoved me in the back of the truck and I'm gone.
So many questions about seeing what?
Yes, Shay. Yes. Shay says, ladies, if anyone ever follows you on a bike, drive to the police station.
I'm going to repeat.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Even in your car.
Huge,
like,
yes.
Go to the police station.
So it was.
So Josh, closed mouths don't get fed.
That's true.
Go
Open
away.
mouths gonna get their teeth knocked out.
So anyway, this older gentleman, he was really, really nice. He was like, "Oh, you guys have that's a nice Harley." I was like, "Thank you." And then he goes on to tell me, "Oh, well, I have some nice pipes that I just got for my street pop in the back of my truck." And as I walk around just looking at him, he's like, "You want to see him?" And he opens it. I'm like, "This is the part where you steal me, right?" And he was like, "No, I have 6 daughters. Don't."
You're fun sized. You know
I
that,
know.
right?
I said that to his face, and he like really he got
Wow.
super upset very quick, and he was like, "No, I have 6 daughters. I just want to show you my nice new pipes," and they were really nice, new clean pipes. So
It's
You
pipes.
should know. Perhaps maybe I shouldn't be having this conversation with a strange woman
Yeah.
at the gas station. And I just need Beth.
I know better, but she's gonna tell me why I should know better.
You're fun sized. I
Little
can
biddle.
steal you. I could pick you up and force you onto my motorcycle.
Put you in the
And
saddlebags.
you would be we would be gone before anyone would notice that you're gone.
Josh said I lost my virginity to a girl at the gas station.
Don't give up my young kings.
Josh, I know you don't know me, but you and I gonna fight. If you tell these dudes, just start talking.
I'm crying. I'm fucking crying.
I actually had a woman on my way down to Virginia Beach. So it rained 600 miles.
Whenever you go on a trip, it rains on you.
Not going on trips with Nicole anytime soon.
Never.
if you ride with me, it's gonna rain. Sorry, not sorry. You'll get used to it, I guess. Yeah. But anyway, I'm trying to like dry my stuff out in the blow dryer. I actually left the last gas station I was at because they only had paper towels in the bathroom.
Oh.
Like, this is not going to work. I have a deadline. I have a person to meet. I have wet clothes to dry. Anyway, so I get to I get on E to the next gas station, blow drying my stuff, and this woman comes out of the stall and she goes, "Honey." I was like, "Oh no, we're in honey territory." I was like, I don't talk to strangers. She's like, "I just have to tell you, all your stuff's wet." What? Thank you. Am I supposed to be encouraged? She's like, "No, honey, I just hang out a little. I know you look like you're on your way somewhere." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I am. I'm trying to beat the rain." She's like, "You're not gonna."
Telling you like it is.
Just telling you like. And then she told me how to pronounce the town I was on my way to.
Oh, that's kind.
She's like, "Well, where are you going? Let me see how far you have left to go." I was like, "I have about an hour, 45 minutes." She goes, "Oh, you're on your way to Staunton." I was like, "What?
Who?
What do we call it?" There's a U in that word.
Staunton?
Staunton?
Were you going to Stanton?
Look.
In Pennsylvania? Like Michael
No.
Scott? Oh.
That's Scranton.
You're right. Oops.
Whoops. We don't let you navigate.
I don't navigate. Dang it.
Yeah, so she's like, "Well, you're going to be rained on that whole time."
Thanks.
Ma'am.
I know.
Thank you. I have puddles in my boots right now, so I'm familiar with the fact that it's raining. But she was nice, and she helped me dry my stuff off. So thanks, lady, and wherever I was, an hour and 45 from Staunton.
So I get a weird comment at the gas station that's kind of specific to Bonneville's.
Oh.
Old men. "I used to have one just like that in my day, but it was blue and white. They don't make them like they used to anymore." That's what I always get. I can't linger at a gas station. I get my gas and then I go.
Triumphs don't leak anymore. Also, sir.
Yeah, sir.
They don't
Dummy.
leave a puddle everywhere they are anymore,
I
sir.
did have to tighten a bolt on my engine casing because it was leaking, but that fixed it. So I'm like a professional mechanic. If you need a mechanic,
Come on over. We're hiring, yeah.
I did it.
Whoever Robert Holland is, fight. Yes. Josh, I'm coming for you.
Oh, jeez.
I wish you had said, but Josh can't handle lady, because then we'd have like a real argument here. I am a woman, but I ain't no lady.
Ooh, this guy brings out mini bike riding these days, but no helmets. I'm cool with riding dirty, but protect your dang brains.
I agree.
So, like, Yeah, do you guys ever ride without a helmet? Do you ever squid it? Like, I ride without a helmet on occasion, like to the gas station around the corner. You know, my brain is very mushy in there, but my skull is very hard. I just,
No, always helmet for me. I turned around the motorcycles in the neighborhood because I washed them the other day and our driveway's on a hill, and I had to turn them around going out of the driveway with the engine on, and I was freaking out about not having a helmet on.
I have a speed limitation when it comes to a helmet.
Okay.
What's the speed?
If it's on a road, it's 25. If I'm going over 25, I have to wear a helmet. So essentially anywhere that isn't just like, well, this won't make sense to a lot of your viewers, but we have a situation where going across the street is a thing. I might go across the street without a helmet to the stadium parking lot to like
Do wheelies.
We're gonna table this conversation, but I rode Ryan's supermoto today, and I almost did a wheelie.
Are you serious?
Yes, we got back to the shop, and he was like, "Nicole, did you realize that you almost did a wheelie?" I was like,
I want that motorcycle. That
Yes.
specific one. Ryan.
specific
Can
one?
I have that, please? Ryan.
"You're gonna have to ask Ryan." But I was told I can ride it
It's so
anytime I
fun.
want, so it is very fun. It's supposedly the less powerful, less souped up version of it, but I almost did a wheelie on it, so I think it's fine.
It's tall. That was the.
It's very tall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's real tall.
I am.
I mean, 1 foot it maybe.
You can 1 foot it. Yeah, it was.
1 foot.
Honestly, I felt so. It's only Ryan, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's 340 pounds, so it's very light as well.
Yeah, nimble.
So, I love Shay's comment. I always wear a helmet, even just to move my bike. Girl, I think about you all the time. After seeing, especially today, I think you posted that it's the anniversary of you hitting a tree, and
That was terrifying.
Yeah.
Helmet all the time when riding dirt bikes in wooded lots.
I'm scared to ride dirt bikes. if
I
I'm being honest.
ripped on that dirt bike when I was down in Florida in a parking lot without a helmet, and it got to the point where everyone was like, "Beth, get back over here." So, I haven't changed much. But yeah, all the gear all the time is most people's. Yeah. And
I will sometimes not wear a jacket.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm not, again, 35 and under, or if I'm just like booping over across the street. But now I have this really cool mesh jacket that's literally just mesh connecting armor, and
That's a cool one.
It really is. I just switched over to leather Thursday for this
Yeah, it's
weather.
fucking cool.
So
Yeah.
like it really is a really good jacket. So I think that I paid a lot of money for my skin, I've been told. So
I hate riding without gloves. I just
Yes.
hate the feeling
yes,
of it.
even if I'm not wearing a jacket, I have gloves on.
Yeah.
There's something about it that's just like,
That's how I learned. I just can't not. I don't know.
My grips feel weird.
You're right. Yeah.
do you know what? Well, maybe not yours, but my grips on the Sportster from all the rain we've ridden in, like there's just like pieces of grip coming off. Somebody asked Beth if you are going to test ride the Scram.
Ooh.
It's the 411. Oh, you've corrected yourself later.
Good job.
The 411 at Throttle Company. I'm going to answer for you. The answer is yes.
Yes. I sat on it the other day and I was like, "Ooh, I like this. I like it a lot." But honestly, I think I might like the Hemi a little bit more.
We'll see when you ride it. Honestly, they're
Yeah.
very different. They're different enough that you could almost own both and have two different motorcycles. Because for
Hot
me,
take.
so I own a Himalayan. And the hot take, did you say?
I said hot take.
I mean, I don't have favorites. They are just good for different things.
have favorites.
What was that? What was that tone of voice?
I mean, I have 2 dogs, and I would say one of them is my favorite. Fight me. Like, that's going to
Oh.
light up these comments.
I am going to fight you because they're all precious canines.
But one is better for cuddling, and one is better for doing stuff. But
two
one
different things for
suits
two
my
different
attitude.
purposes. You just proved my point.
One is more particular to
Your
me.
children are going to grow up with a complex.
Everybody grows up with a complex. Like, how are
Word.
we not going to put complex in
Word.
our children if we have them? It's impossible. Sorry, that's a whole nother
That's a
YouTube
whole
live stream, but okay. Anyways,
Favorites. Anyway, you can have a favorite
Scrams and
motorcycle,
Himalayans.
but I will definitely try to ride the Scram very soon and the Himalayan. I know I want to get on some Moto Guzzi's as well. So there's lots of motorcycles at Throttle Co. Speaking of Throttle Co., let's tell us about yourselves and your like day jobs. What do you, like,
I'll go first because mine's boring.
okay.
Oh no.
I
Go
work in
ahead.
technology for a school. I am the end user support manager, and I just facilitate like the tech that happens in schools and interface with the teachers and the students, and kind of lead the technology technicians is what they're called.
Nice.
Yeah, that's that.
By the way, I think I'm not. I feel like I can't like talk how I normally talk. You're a freaking genius, Gina, and I think your job sounds fascinating.
Thanks.
So we have a lot of people who are saying that we're not reading the chat.
Oh, well, sorry.
What?
Sorry, guys. I don't have control of the computer to get around to have people call in. Josh and Shay want to call in and join the live stream with us because Nicole, you started a fight on the internet.
Can you like do split screen live streams?
Yeah,
Wow.
I think they can.
Remember how I mentioned my friend earlier called me the shit starter, and really it's the instigator?
Yeah.
Fight me. Let's do it. I'm ready. You gave me a
Hot mic.
a Biker Babe Beth beverage.
Yeah.
Straight up brewed here, Biker Babe's Beth Deep Dark Garage.
All right, I want to see what was Josh asking.
They want to join, like want to call in.
No sweat.
Who
if
is
you
the
can't do
gal
that,
in the
well, I'm
yellow
gonna
check
sweat.
shirt? This is called a
I'm already
flanny.
sweating. Very sweaty.
Call in. I don't know how to do it, but
Moto
I
Guzzi V850 is a pretty sweet ride. V7 850. It's got the variable D, you know.
So I want to, whoever Robert Holland is, I want to address your question.
I can.
Who are you, and why do you want to know who I am?
Ooh.
Because that's when I'll answer.
Gmail rides. I love that I take your grandma and you ride. That's pretty cool. I want to be you. I mean, not right now, but like when I'm a grandma.
Yeah.
And whoever said the Moto Guzzi V7 is a pretty sweet ride, it is a pretty sweet ride, and you should ride that one.
Okay.
I would love for you to ride the V85, but wait till so we have some shocks to lower it in a
Ooh,
lower
that's
seat
cool.
Yeah.
that I think that would make it so that you could ride it because it's a bit taller. It's definitely taller than the Himalayan.
The V7 is sweet though.
The
Yeah.
V7 is wonderful. Have you ever driven a shaft-driven motorcycle?
Yeah, the Honda Shadow, but
Do you like it?
I stole it earlier today. Yeah. My bike is leaking a lot of oil. I need to replace the top end.
That's fine.
No one is surprised that Beth's bike has an oil problem.
At least it starts now.
You just gotta hit the starter with a wrench. That's all.
Listen, I had the wrong kind of bolts on my battery.
Is that what it was? Oh my gosh. I'm so done with you. That caused so much drama. So much drama in our trip. You little.
So I wasn't. I
Drama
didn't.
queen.
I didn't save the day, is what you're saying. I just messed
You
up.
save the day all the time. You save the day every day.
What was the question?
Tell me about your day job, ho.
Oh, my day job. Oh,
There it is.
thank
That's
you.
what it is.
Thank you for noticing. Okay, there's a lot of things that I'm gonna try to ignore in the chat about me. Okay, so I am a co-owner of Throttle Company here in Columbus, and yeah, that's my day job. Should I say
Throttle
more about
Company.
that?
Yeah, tell us what you do.
We love Throttle Company. We all hang out there a lot. Honestly, the Litas meet there all the time. It's
Yeah.
like the unofficial
It's our
Columbus Litas headquarters. But what motorcycles specifically do you sell at your lovely vintage motorcycle shop?
Well, we sell vintage motorcycles. So anything from 1960 through 1980 with some later years depending on what it is. And then we sell new Royal Enfields and new Moto Guzzis.
Okay. Fuck yeah.
We love the Moto Guzzis. They're great.
They are great.
Like, it's really cool to see that brand starting to take shape in Columbus because, I mean, that really hasn't been a thing, has it?
I'm sorry, I was distracted by someone asking how else am I going to get subs if people don't know who I am. I'm a shitty
Get
YouTuber.
subs, bruh.
Okay? If you are looking for someone who actually participates in the YouTubes,
That's Biker
That's
Babe.
Beth.
Bruh. Triple B.
I'm always hyping them up, and that's why they are on Between Two Sportsters. And if you don't know who they are, check out their channels, you idiots. Links below in the description.
I don't think you're idiots. I think you're.
I was
really
gonna
nice
say, don't call them idiots. They clearly
idiots.
already hate me. So here we go.
See, look, someone's been watching your channel a lot recently.
Aww.
Yeah. So the Throttle Company YouTube channel is going to be my partner Dylan. He thinks that I should make videos. I actually recorded a Scram video yesterday.
Ooh.
Does anybody want to know how many videos I have recorded and on my computer and not edited?
It's hard.
It's a lot. I like to record them. I like to make them. Don't like to edit them. Don't like to respond to comments because apparently I'm just a social media manager for Throttle Company. If you're asking what I do for a living,
Yeah, you're dumb.
I'm dumb. I'm the social media manager. My daddy put me on the.
And she doesn't even ride. It's all fake. With like similar to Shay Lacey, where everyone's like, it's all green screen. Everyone gives Nicole a hard time saying that she doesn't really ride either. So
I've never seen her ride, not one time.
I had someone say, so I posted like a short video, like a short video that I had ridden to Virginia Beach, and they said, "Where's the proof?"
I need.
You should have recorded your whole ride.
I record
Time lapse. Send it to him.
There is a record. There is a record of me riding a motorcycle to Virginia Beach. Did I make? But it's on the back of a trailer.
Someone said that about Shay though. Like I don't know, a year or two ago, they were like, "Oh, it's just CGI. She's not actually riding."
Do you know how much harder it would be
So hard
to make a CG? Look, guys, if you're watching, or girls, honestly, I get more from girls that say that I'm a fake rider.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I don't know what it is, but look, just get your license and you do it.
Yeah, you do it.
You do it. It's not
In fact, if you're in the Central Ohio area, we want you. If you're nice.
But like in a cool way.
Yeah.
Not in a creepy way.
Actually, we don't want you unless you're cool. So
Unless you're cool.
Oh gosh.
This stream is CGI.
You're
Whoever
right.
Swick 76, you get it.
yeah.
You get
It
it.
is.
You get it.
I actually have had people comment on like my garage build videos or whatever and been like, that is a stage garage. That garage is staged completely. Tools. And
Thank you for thinking I'm that smart.
I
to be
want
able
to let
do
you
that.
know.
Like,
I want to let you know that the parts of this garage that you cannot see
It's a wreck.
is a fucking wreck.
It's a real garage.
there's a lot of bicycles. More
There are a
bicycles
lot
than
of
I
bicy-
figured.
You know what you're really missing out on? Titty posters.
They're right above me.
There's quite the variety.
I picked my favorite ones. Yeah.
I like the swing.
1, 2, 3, 4 over.
I feel like it could be, maybe.
I like popsicles. Oh, the swing is nice. The swing is nice.
It's tasteful.
It's you would like the tasteful one. But yeah, I mean, going to West Virginia, riding through West Virginia to Virginia Beach in that traffic on a trailer to do my CGI ride would be 10 times harder than just riding a motorcycle.
The amount of funds we would actually have to have, and like
Right.
our day jobs do not pay that well, honestly. We're just making it, ladies and gentlemen. Like a CGI, we would need a full team of people, and that would be like $1,000 a day, like just for
don't think
the
enough people-
cameras.
Enough people don't like us to have like a team.
Right.
We are each other's friends.
Yeah.
Why do you think we hang out so much?
Yeah.
At least with me. I don't know about y'all. But I like 4 people and my motorcycles and my dog.
Yeah. Dog, of course.
Dog.
Local shops, but showing up to a bike shop to see the girl I spotted on the internet seems creepy. Look,
Yep.
it happens.
Oh, please tell us.
We've been creeped on.
She works at a motorcycle shop, and plenty of people come in and they're like, Nicole, and they're nice about it.
I saw you on the internet.
I'm a big fan of you
But
on
there's
the internet.
no good way to say that too.
There is no good way. By the way, just say I'm a fan of your motorcycle YouTube channel because I know what I put on the internet.
Yeah.
But it's still creepy when you say, I found you on YouTube.
I feel like where I get caught up too is when people recognize me, I'm so awkward. I'm just like, thanks.
Just
thanks
when
for
people
watching.
recognize you?
And then they like, what? Shut up. And then they want to talk, and I'm like, I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say. I'm like, you know what? The reason I do a YouTube and not like meet and greets is because y'all can't answer me while I'm doing it.
Right. I'm alone.
I can cut out the part where I was awkward for 14 minutes straight. You don't see that part of the video.
Can we cut that out of the live stream?
Oh! Jane, I did just say that you're like real smart. This is a live stream. We can't cut it out.
It was a joke.
Oh. What?
I just want to make sure that we address the comment that says we're all hotter than fresh baked cookies.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Ding!
I like fresh baked cookies a lot.
We all love fresh baked cookies.
We do like snacks. I believe Beth has a P.O. box. You can send us fresh baked cookies. I love that someone said riding anywhere near Virginia Beach is almost suicidal. Look,
Really?
you are not wrong.
Ooh.
Look, I know in like the Central Ohio area, people are definitely almost going to kill you, but it's because they're not paying attention. The closer I got to the ocean, the more it was intentional.
Huh.
They were like, "Oh, I see you.
I'm going to take you out.
Bitch, you better believe I see you. I'm still getting over here.
Yeah.
You best get out the way. Move. Bitch, get out the way."
Robert Holland says, okay, sub to this Worrier girl. Nice bike. Worrier. We love to think that Nicole is warrior, and she is in some cases, but worrier.
He is a warrior, but mostly a worrier.
Yes.
So I usually try to keep that like as an inside thought, but I feel like it's an asset because
It is.
the number of times that we should have brought it down some as a group, like maybe we should. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like me worrying is an asset, and you're welcome.
No, I'm thankful for it.
Helpful.
Yeah.
I mean, when I'm telling people it's been helpful because when I'm telling people like what we're doing, where we're going, like she's like, "Hey, Beth, stop talking to strangers."
That's a tomorrow.
You have to.
They're like, "What do you guys do? Where you going?" I'm like, "We're going to this place," and like I don't tell them the hotel at least, but I'm like usually like we're going to this city, this town, we're doing this thing with these people. I talk to strangers way too much.
Beth talks to strangers like they all have her favorite candy just right here. Bethy, would you like some candy?
Ooh, piece of candy.
And I have to be, first of all, it pains me to say this, your mom.
I know.
Bethy, we gotta go now. We gotta go now.
Talking to the strangers.
Aw.
Thank you, Shade Tree. I do need gas. I always need gas funds. You're the best. Appreciate you, my man.
What a cutie.
What a sweet, sweet soul. Honestly. Oh, you finished your beer? You finished your Biker Babe Beth beer?
You finished a beer.
Yes. So we definitely started out as strangers when we first started riding together. And that was like, what, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
That long ago and that short ago?
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
concept that my brain's not really doing well with. Yeah, I honestly, this is probably an inside thought, but I was like, I don't know how to be friends with women. So this is going to be a disaster, but I really want to go to this
I couldn't
thing.
tell. You did great.
Yeah.
I mean, you were like
I
as
know
awkward as you are now.
No,
but
yeah.
It was
This
good.
is the awkwardness didn't change at all. But like, I knew that you were like, I don't do well making new stranger friend things, and I was like, okay, I got this chick because people, it's hard, meeting new people.
Yeah.
and
It is
females,
hard.
as well in the community, and that's one thing that I've really been like happy about. The Columbus Litas has attracted like a really sweet, nice group of females. I haven't run into any female that group has attracted that hasn't been super sociable and nice and inviting.
I only have been riding for like 2 years, so I've known you guys my whole riding career.
I literally remember the moment you walked in the shop.
That's cute.
Really?
And kind of creepy, like you were watching me at the beach, like you said earlier. Anyways,
our shop was 5 square
It was small.
feet big, so I mean,
thought it was super cool, and I was like, "This girl owning this? That's super cool."
co-owning, but yeah.
Sorry, Dylan.
Sorry, other co-owners.
But I was so intimidated to like get involved with the motorcycle community because it's super cool. And like even walking into like what our other local shops, I was like, I can't even open the door. Like, of course you go first. I'll run in after you. Like I was such a nerd about it. But you guys
definitely
were.
were.
Nice.
Not gonna lie.
You knew?
Yeah.
You could see through me?
I knew.
Oh, dang it.
And honestly, the funny thing is that we owe making the Litas to Meg asking.
Yeah.
So not last year. Was it last year? No, 2021? When we went to Bro.
Yeah.
2021, we went to Bro together. I was just like, first of all, longest trip. I bought a bike specifically for this trip.
Your sport?
Yeah.
Yes, bought the Sportster specifically, my first freeway bike, my first over 500cc motorcycle, first bike that could go long distance. Figured out all of our camping crap, and then
Camping crap.
just like, you know what? Let's go 3 states away. Let's do it with strangers.
Yeah, we were.
Weirdos.
On the way there, we were like, can we camp together and still be friends when we get there? Is that okay?
I don't know what COP stands for.
Bleak
but
rides.
That's a lot of COP. Thank you.
What is COP?
I don't know.
Is that another currency? Thank you, Bleak Rides. I really appreciate you, man.
Somebody Google that.
That's way too many of whatever it is. But thank you so much. I appreciate
Look
you.
at Jean just like, yep. and
She's
we're gonna
like,
Google it.
I'm gonna figure it out. I don't know what COP stands.
Oh, it's
for.
$0.00023
Oh, thank you.
times.
Peso millionaire.
Okay.
my mom.
No, she didn't. And
She
I'm her
tried.
mom now.
She tried to stop me, and she never could. I'm a millionaire in pesos, Colombian pesos.
Love that.
I just drag her away from the strangers, by the way. And she's just still laughing and, if they gave her a poison cookie, she would absolutely take it.
I would probably half of it.
This is the moment in the office where you just look at the camera and you're just like. So when we got back from Bro last year, my first thought was, did I just make friends who are girls? And then not long after that, Meg was like, hey, I just started riding. How about you start the Litas? Well, I have two people in mind.
It takes 3.
Sometimes.
I'm glad for Meg for that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Meg.
Yes, thank you, Meg. If you're watching, you're probably not watching, but if you're watching, thank you for asking, because I don't know that any one of us would have been like, you know what, let's take on more responsibility.
Right.
No.
And we all.
We love you, Columbus Litas, but no.
Nicole, you're the mom of the group. For
The
sure.
irony.
Beth and I barely scrape by doing anything.
We just show up.
We maybe.
And maybe.
Maybe.
And we're always late.
Look, we're all always late. I will take admission of guilt there. I can't be on time for anything.
The Columbus Litas are always so patient, though. Like,
Yeah, and they're all on time.
I know.
Why are y'all so prompt? Okay,
I love
like,
them, though.
look, fashionably late is called fashionably for a reason. Okay. Someone asked if we've been to Eureka Springs in Arkansas.
No, but I'd love to go.
Camp out happening.
So also about Arkansas, I met a woman in and I don't know which city you're in for the Litas in Arkansas, but at Mid-Ohio Vintage Days in July.
Okay.
That is one of the Litas founders for Arkansas.
Yeah.
Arkansas.
I speak English natively, if you're wondering. Natively? From birth? What was that sound?
It was just a sound. I don't know.
What language do you speak natively?
You don't want to know. I'm an alien. Okay, back.
Who let us on a podcast where like sound is the thing?
Is this a podcast?
It will be a live stream.
If it's a podcast, I feel like I need to get my mouth really close to the mic and then make mouth noises with
Talk a
when
little more soothingly.
yeah.
Get our
Bring down the energy a little bit.
We're gonna be right back with this podcast information, and yeah.
Have you heard of Simply Safe?
Have I?
It's natively.
Oh, natively. What did I say?
You said that.
Oh. Thank you.
Oh,
I haven't been fashionable in decades. No one's got time for that if you're on a bike. Yeah. Okay, that's true, except these are just the clothes I wear every day. I wanted to point out that I did put on a clean shirt and one that wasn't black.
And it's throttle code. Represent.
And it's already dirty. 5 minutes. You can't.
You can't see. It's fine.
Oh,
I wore a shirt that's not black for y'all.
Thank you.
That's really kind of you.
You're welcome.
I was hoping you wouldn't wear a black shirt.
You were?
No.
It's just pick one off the pile. It's either a throttle shirt or a motorcycle shirt.
Yeah.
I've never seen you not in a motorcycle shirt.
It's because I don't own clothes otherwise.
Fair.
I feel like my whole wardrobe is motorcycle clothing at this point now. Officially,
kinda has to be.
honestly. All right, so hot takes. Please give me your hot takes on
Oh, hot take.
Hot take.
The phrase.
hot takes.
I flirt with late a lot.
What does that mean?
I assume it's like not being being fashionably late, but a better way to say I flirt with late.
I'm gonna use that.
I feel like I get we have a group chat, and I feel like I get texts. I'm on my way. Whoops! I'm gonna be a couple minutes late. Where are we meeting again? I think I'm gonna be really late. Just so you know.
Do you want to tell them the name of our group chat?
Scootin' and tootin'.
Scootin' and tootin', baby.
I want to tell you guys what I told them before we started this live stream. Just be a fart and go with the wind. Yes.
She said she made that up.
I literally, I don't. Oof. Hello.
I hit my microphone.
I did make that up on the spot, so I'm good with words and verbiage.
Man, I feel like I just want to like read all the. This is what happens when they spike the coffee pot at an NPR studio. We're back with NPR. We're talking about motorcycles. Beth, thank you for having us on this podcast. I don't actually listen to NPR unless it's this Tiny Desk concert, so I don't know how they talk.
No,
I just heard
that was
it's
on
pretty
break.
accurate. Okay.
Yeah. Good job.
Good.
I'm trying to think of other motorcycle related questions for you ladies to finish up the podcast. Honestly, having you guys finally together in my garage on the podcast was very difficult. We planned a few, canceled a few more. And then I was like, hey, yesterday I was like, hey, tomorrow. And Nicole was like, I had it on my schedule. And I was like, I didn't even plan this as of the day, but let's do it anyway.
I would like to point out that I was the only one that had it on a schedule.
It's true.
On a calendar.
But you're the calendar one of the three of us.
You know how much it pains me to say, hell yeah, I had it on the calendar. I don't want to be that person. But for us. I do it for us.
Yeah.
Your mom. Do it for you.
Appreciate you.
I want to be no one's mom.
No, but you're just like mom.
She's the moto mama.
Yeah.
She says.
Oh
But
my
listen,
goodness.
if she wasn't a moto mama, I would have set up my hammock on the side of a cliff and probably died at Babe's Ride Out the first year. So she told me not to.
I mean, you would have been hanging, but there would have been no ground.
She told me not to. I set it all up.
No, don't make it seem like I grounded you, okay? I didn't tell you you couldn't do it. I told you just like 2 feet in so that you don't fall off the side of a cliff. Did you fall off a cliff?
No, but I didn't set up the hammock there.
You didn't have a chance to fall off a cliff.
Because I saved your life.
Accurate. Yes. She's the moto mama. She doesn't like to be, but she inadvertently is because I am dangerous and make poor life decisions, and Gina needs wrangled. So
yeah,
wrangle
me.
Wrangled in. Sound like I'm just like no.
No. She just makes us focus.
I do all of those batshit crazy things with you. We just do it where we don't die.
You've started drinking Trulies now in the second year of our friendship. And
Aaron,
you were
welcome.
posting or roasting cheese puffs over the fire, which I feel like is probably really bad for your health.
Bone apple tea. Those were delicious.
They were good. And I was proud of you for doing that.
And Beth and I made it so that other camp could eat it all.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't. That's where we got our sick ass tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
They came.
No, I just got the tequila shots from the other camp.
Okay, if you're a woman watching this and you want to get into motorcycling and you're in any area within 8-hour riding of New York or California, you should consider going to Babes Right Out. This is not an endorsement. They don't know we exist. I don't think.
No, they know we exist. They took our picture at last Babes
We
Right
said
Out.
Babes Right Out. East
They know we
Coast.
exist. Yeah. Anyway, the founders know we exist. Hi.
My
They're
point is that
watching.
my takeaway that I want you to get from this, boys, you can plug your ears. I don't care. You should go to Babes Right Out because the chorus is behind the screen and is like, no, I'm
Plugging
not
his ears.
listening. You want to go to Babes Right Out because you will make lifetime friends, which is interesting because we're all three from the Central Ohio area, and it took us going 8 hours away on a motorcycle trip to become friends in our hometown.
Yeah.
And now we have taken, 7 other women 1,000-mile round trip.
Yeah.
Brought some of them out of the state for the first time. But anyway, we made friends in New Jersey and, was it Nantucket? Somewhere we made a fire. Beth and I made a fire for these people who did not know. They went camping for the first time, never knowing how to make a campfire because they wanted to go camping.
That
Moto
was
camping.
me, first Babes Right Out. I made a friend by learning how to make a campfire, and now she's in like freaking Africa.
Whoa.
What?
Yeah, she's
By the
a
way-
U.S. ambassador.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
I know.
Anyway, I got a cool temporary tattoo from my.
I got tequila shots.
Yours is way cooler.
So yes, females, come to Babes Right Out if you can next year. Come with us. We will most likely all be there.
Yeah, please come.
We don't foresee any issues making it so we don't. We definitely have a lot of fun riding together, and I don't want to say that if we didn't take that trip together, we wouldn't have became friends. But I think that like solidarity in rain riding and
Trial by fire.
yeah,
Trial by rain or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But I think that we literally, when we got to Bro, we were just, or the hotel the first night, trial by fire is a really good way to make lifelong friends.
It is.
And I feel like we've done that with almost every ride we've even done with the Litas.
Yeah.
Something has been like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to need a drink after this.
Yeah.
I think that when we do group rides together, we try to make sure everybody's prepared and like ready. But like when you ride cross country, even if it's like a few states, the rain, whether or not it's bad or terrible or really really long thunderstorms, sometimes it's just like you have to put on your big girl pants
You just gotta go.
or put on your big girl sheets, trash bags. As one of our fellow Litas did, which was hilarious. I love her so much. So I mean, yeah.
talking about you from
No.
first year we went to Bro.
No, you gotta make it work.
Yep.
Make it work, honey. But the rain didn't stop us, thank goodness. But we did stop a few times for safety, honestly. But yes, go to Babes Right Out.
Y'all talking about Buc-ee's in the chat? Y'all talking about Buc-ee's?
Have you been?
I'm about to
Have you been
act
to
up for
Buc-ee's?
Buc-ee's.
I have been to Buc-ee's, and I have never been more uncomfortable with the amalgamation of so many different things together, and how many times I almost got hit walking across the parking lot.
Uncomfortable?
Look,
It's a thing of beauty. Buc-ee's. There is nothing else you need. Brisket sandwiches, fresh made potato chips, fudge, cookies, clothing, house decor, Buc-ee himself,
I like their beaver nuggets, to be specific.
beaver nuggets.
Gina, what is the fantastical location we took you on the way to Bro last year?
I did see Sheets for the first time. I experienced Sheets, and I do have to say, Buc-ee's is better. Hot take.
Hot fucking take.
Thumbs up in the chat for Buc-ee's. Thumbs up.
All right, if anybody wants to see knockout, drag out right now.
Have you been to Buc-ee's?
Yes.
You just said it was scary. You
I just feel like there's no many. Well, this will be no surprise to anyone, but almost too many people.
Oh, I'm not saying it's not chaotic. It's not like it's not
The chaos-
Costco on a Saturday, you know? It's
Do you want to know who
chaotic.
doesn't go to Costco on Saturday?
You. Well, you're at work, so you can't.
I've worked
Yeah,
every
thumbs
Saturday
up.
since I've been born.
Wawa or Butts? I've never been to Wawa. We don't have those here.
I have been to a Wawa.
Cook Out. I've never been
It's
to Cook
fine.
Out, but I
Okay.
always make fun of the name.
We are loves.
Okay.
So,
Wawa. It sounds
Shay, I would love if you took me on a date to Wawa.
Sounds like Wawa is the winner. Yeah, Shay, are you gonna take us to Wawa?
Wah. Wah, wah. Sorry,
Nobody's taking us anywhere.
this is why we don't keep our cardo on.
That is true.
Right.
You got your car or your motorcycle.
Yes.
Sit on
no
the
place to
floor.
sit. Exactly. My lazy ass wants to sit down while I eat my food. Or while I have 8 women on the side trying to Linda Belcher our way through new rain gear with garbage. I'm sorry, Elise. We'll get you a good suit for the rain next year.
Oh my goodness. All right. So we're getting to the point where the live stream should start boiling down. If you guys have any questions for Nicole and Gina in the chat, go ahead and hit us up with those questions now or forever hold your peace, because, you know, they have to go home back to their lives. I can't keep them in my dark garage all evening.
You can't. Okay, good.
I can't, and I won't.
Good,
I
she
have zip
admitted
ties, but I will use them, okay? I decided not to, so...
Come to the camp out. What camp out? What camp out are we talking about?
Forgotten Angels Camp Out is happening in October, the last weekend of October, I believe, Halloween. And I'm sure that's what everybody's talking about. Down in Florida.
I signed up for a 5K that weekend. I've never done a 5K.
What the hell is wrong
I
with
went on a
you?
couple walks around
That
my
is
neighborhood,
the-
and then I was like, I'm going to do a 5K.
Listen, I'm sorry, but that is like the most white girl excuse for anything I've ever heard.
But I get a shirt with a zombie
My
on it.
family does a 5K on Thanksgiving.
It's just me.
No.
It's not my family. It's me.
It's just me. It's just me.
If
I
I'm
didn't even
running,
tell Corey.
you should start running too.
Whoa. Yeah.
Just so you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't boil down this chat. All right, Shay, what is a question you want to know? I know you know Beth pretty
What you
well.
want to know?
What do you want to know about Jean?
Someone asked you about your tattoos.
What was the question about my what?
What's gone? Wait. Nicole, what's your tattoos?
Go, go, go.
Go.
Okay,
This one.
this is lilac.
Okay.
This is a compass because
She's just
You always got to
lost.
know where you're at.
I know where I'm the one who always knows where we are.
You are. That's true. That's because she has the compass tattoo.
No, because I looked at the fucking map beforehand.
Why though? Okay. Anyway, what's this? What's this?
This is zombie candy corn, despite the people who think it's a pizza.
I thought it was
Or-
a pizza till now.
Zombie
It was a piece of corn.
candy corn.
Okay.
I just thought it was a piece of corn. It's corn.
This is a North Star for me and my best friends. And then this cloud is,
It's a new one.
it is new. I got it at the camp out at the quarry.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Did you not? No.
No, I knew that. Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't know it was new.
What was the guy's name?
Oh, goddamn.
Aaron something?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
His name was Aaron. Yes. He also tattooed another one of my friends. He gave her a Playboy bunny when I was at Mama Tried in Wisconsin. I like your cloud.
It's for the rain.
They want to.
I have more tattoos that you can't see right now.
So that's all. That's the tattoo.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
They
That's
want
a
a
tattoo
song.
tour.
I got a song. You know the song.
What?
I got a cannoli in my backpack. I got a cannoli.
I thought we were gonna sing the monkey song.
I got the Honda monkey. The monkey's mine. I got You asked for this.
This one is straying.
Robert
What's
Holland.
happening? What's happening? So do you girls ride off road?
No.
I have.
yet.
I haven't got to yet. I want to.
Do you want to?
I do. That's why I have a Himalayan.
Okay.
I like to say that I've ridden it off of the road. So I have some,
Not the actual road, but off the road.
yes, so not legal roads and in gopher hole,
Okay.
pitted,
Mm.
totally pitted. Yeah, I haven't ridden like truly off road, but yes.
I'm scared of breaking my leg in half.
I love Josh's tattoo tour.
Yeah.
I've watched those. Well,
Yeah.
the insinuations that you have done those videos. Yes.
Phil says, nice pizza tattoo.
Look,
Thanks, Phil.
I have no problem going to wherever you are and fighting.
Tell us about the Biker Babe Beth beer. Well, it's brewed in her deep,
my
dark basement.
But
Or that.
yeah,
You too can have your own Biker Babe Beth brew.
listen.
Not at all Miller High.
Yeah. I just stuck my stickers on some things.
It was delicious.
This is our new ad.
Never had
Biker
this
Babe Beth
before.
brew.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us, guys. I am really excited that these two ladies were willing to go out into the world with me and ride to New York, and they became my friends, and then we started the Columbus Litas, and that's been so successful that it's kind of scary at times. I'm like, holy crap, there's a lot of ladies in this group.
Yeah, it's scary.
It's scary. Thanks for joining us, ladies.
Right.
Honestly, but no, they've been so awesome, and every event that we plan, it's really shocking how many women attend. So, yes, huge shout out to the Columbus Litas, and if you are looking for a group to ride with and you're a female,
We're weird. I'm just gonna put that out there because I do feel like we scared a couple women away at Bro, like from the campground. Yes. A couple ladies from New Jersey that came down and sat at our picnic table.
We scare them away hardcore.
Hardcore. We're a certain kind of
Awkward.
That's a great way to put it. Yeah. We're fun.
We're
I think.
approachable, I think.
Yes. Except if
Yes, definitely approachable.
Yes.
100% always approachable. That's why people want me to come look at their pipes in the back of their pickup trucks while I'm traveling across the country.
I'm glad you're still with us, Beth.
Yeah, we're glad that you're still with us, and not in this live stream. We mean not carted away in the back of some pickup truck. Fun sized,
Literally.
easy to steal.
But you know what's also fun size? Those really great candies during Halloween. So, yes. All right,
So-
guys. I can't think of any other questions that I have for these two ladies about their motorcycles. Ooh, the funnest one and the last question that we will end on. And I'll let you guys, get home to your puppers and your significant other and, ride your beautiful motorcycles off into in the darkness. There's no sunset now. I can't say
None.
sunset. What's the fastest you've ever went on your motorcycle? Like, you look down and you're like, oh crap, I'm doing 115. Has that ever happened? Tell me.
127 on not my motorcycle. A speed triple RR that I was test riding.
Solid.
I just looked down and it was going fast.
Yes.
In like third gear or something insane. Those things are wild.
Woo! She's like, shit, I'm in third gear.
Can I borrow? Can I borrow the street triple?
Yeah.
I only
Yeah.
I only got to ride it for like
Yeah, if I had it here, I'd
10
trade you.
minutes.
You borrow the street triple, I borrow the lowrider.
How dare you get me to like a sporty bike?
Like a really great trade.
Doesn't it?
And I'm upset I'm not part of it somehow.
Get you a sport bike.
So Jean gave the answer. I'm gonna give the not like lose my
Lose your cool?
license
Oh.
as a
Disclaimer, anything we say on this podcast can be fictitious. Go on.
It's not fictitious. It's
Tell the truth.
okay. So it's not the fastest, but I'm the most proud of this fastestness. Is going 97 miles an hour ish. Speedometer could have been wrong on a 1970s CB500 on the freeway.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was fun.
I don't think I do that.
No, not on a vintage bike. No, that's scary.
So I actually don't know exactly how fast I was going because the speedometer was just like we're wavering between 90 and 97 against my will, I'll say,
Yeah.
with a group
Yeah.
on a like 1974 CV500.
Seems totally fine.
to keep up with them or something?
I wasn't trying to keep. I was being made to keep up with a group on my second time on the freeway ever.
That's scary.
It wasn't really scary. It was mostly I felt bad for Dylan because he was in my cardo and I was like, hot damn, we're going fast.
Help!
My favorite thing is to yell into Chorus's cardo when we're together. Like when we pulled up tonight and you guys came out, I was like, ah! And he's probably like, oh my gosh, I'm divorcing her.
I hear that doing projects in the garage are why the two of you are going to get divorced.
Oh, well, that's why we each do them separately. Like he put on the cup holder on the Moto Guzzi yesterday. Yeah, it's a project. I put on the thing that goes over the wheel to make the water not go everywhere. What's that called? Mud
guard?
Yeah, the lower one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that by myself.
Oh, right. You guys put the better mud guard on the
Yeah,
85.
it was super hard.
How many bolts?
It's like
Like 16.
loosen.
Shh.
You loosen 2 things. And slap
Shut
it
up.
on.
I was just gonna say it's probably like freaking 4 bolts.
You don't even add any bolts. You don't add
It
any
was
bolts.
so hard.
You just loosen and slide.
And on that note,
Loosen and slide. Oh, yes. Thanks for joining us, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I've kept these ladies for way too long. It's time for them to cruise off into the darkness on their beautiful motorcycles. Thank you for joining me, guys. I really appreciate you
you're
coming.
welcome. Thanks for having us.
Don't think a CB500 can get.
it's CGI.
It,
You're
yeah,
lying.
right. It never even happened. It's CGI. I was on a trailer with a green screen.
With my big butt on it. He says with his big butt.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
you
Sorry,
haven't-
we're riled up.
Yeah. Then
That's the first time I have ever heard
Then
the
his was-
phrase "her butt is smaller."
Most
ever.
likely, he was saying he has a large butt. So I mean, maybe we don't know though. She's like, I'm covering myself up. Okay, guys, I think that is it for Between Two Sportsters. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Thank you, Gina. Thank you, Nicole. Make
Thank you
sure
both.
you check out their channels. You lovely, lovely people. I won't call you idiots again. She'll yell at me.
I will.
You fools! Check out their channel.
Inside thoughts.
Sorry, I love to insult the people that I care about.
And
the
if you need to
most.
kidnap
that
Beth,
why you
just
make
get her
fun
with
so much?
chocolate.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel so loved.
I miss this interaction.
I make fun of the people that I love the most.
Aw.
So, yes.
Why don't you make fun of me?
You fool. You idiot. You dummy. You came into my deep dark garage and recorded this live stream. No. Thanks so much, guys. Check out One Down Gene Up and Road Worrier Moto. And thanks for coming on Between Two Sportsters, guys. You're the best. Say bye to all those weirdos in the chat.
Goodbye, kind people.
Hey, also, thanks for believing in us and all our CGI work, because we work really hard.
Real hard.
Spend a lot of money, pay a lot of people, because no one will do it for free.
I'm going to end this live stream now.
Da, 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 da.